Yeah, absolutely. I suppose there was a lot of talk probably in the last week or two about different permutation and groups and score difference and stuff, but all you can do is really look after yourself, I suppose, and try and get the win first and foremost. We'd had two poor results, I suppose, from what we'd have been hoping at the start, but coming here today we knew we had a chance to kind of keep the thing in our own hands in some ways. So I'm not 100% sure finishing up there. I think we're after sneaking out in third, so for with a preliminary. So look, the main thing to do come out with today was the win, and try and move forward and drive on from here.
Talk to us about your start, because you were really fired up. You had 2 goals within the first 10 minutes or so, and you were really driving forward at that stage.
Yeah, look, that probably came from the last couple of games. We had probably a lot of frustration built up and felt we weren't doing ourselves justice or playing to our potential. So it happened to come at the start, and I suppose they got their patch probably maybe midway through the second half there, where they fired back. So whenever those periods come where you're on top, you have to try and make the best of it. And we probably went, 7 maybe 8 points up there, and we needed them all for a finish. It was getting very tight there. So just happy to get out with the win, really.
Talk to us about the championship in general. And your group turned out to be the group of death, and we were talking about it's even hard to figure out what actually happened. As a player, what's it like to play in a competition like this?
It's brilliant, I suppose, particularly the last couple of years. I can't think how long the format has changed back to the 16 teams now, and the way it is, it's so competitive. You see all the groups there. There's only a puck of a ball in between qualifying and being knocked out, and going into this weekend there was maybe only 2 or 3 teams that kind of knew their fate, which is it's brilliant for people following it. It's just a really competitive competition, and there's so many teams that are going to fancy themselves over the next couple of weeks.
Whatever happens, we know your next game is going to be knockout anyway, whether it's a preliminary quarter-final, whether it's a quarter-final straight up. How does that refocus you, and I suppose how do you prepare for that going forward?
Yeah, it's the place every team wanted to be, I suppose. Today was, while not quite knockout, it had a feeling of that to it, I suppose, to try and avoid the relegation side of things. So nearly from today on, we've in some ways kind of been playing with that hanging over our heads. So it does look, there's no second chances from here. There's a lot of really good teams left, so there's no easy draws in the groups, and there certainly won't be in the knockout rounds either.
Absolutely, and that's finally, you have a small bit of a, maybe people might have seen it on camera, a small bit of a hobble on your leg. Is it okay? How are you think you're feeling? Is it a big injury? Is it a small thing? Will you be able to work it out?
No, it's fine. I think the hard ground is just catching a lot of people. If you fall any bit at all, you'll probably be sore on the day and the 2 days maybe after, but no, nothing that won't be alright in a day or two anyway.
Brilliant. I think everyone in Tipperary is delighted to hear that. Thanks very much for coming over talking to us. Best of luck going forward into hurling and football, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks very much. That was John McGrath there, the Clubber TV man of the match. He put in a huge performance there. I think he finished with 1-7 or thereabouts.